Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Mawam coming back with another sit down epistle, and Lord willing is edifying. Want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Habakak Wadash, and double honors to the old apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and to the men of the Lord teaching the same, wherever you at. Shalom. All right. Don't have a title yet, but pretty much, speaking on, what the Lord, what Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah is causing to come on the earth, you know, and one of the things I want to start off with is the growth, all right, the growth and the build up to World War III. Okay, the same way we say all roads lead to the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, the implant. Okay, all all roads lead to World War III. Okay, so all roads lead to the downfall of Esau Edom. Okay, and Babylon the Great America and the NATO and the EU. Okay, make up the Roman Empire. Okay, they make up the Roman Empire. All right, you know, in the same way the ancient Roman Empire was a melting pot. America is the same way. Babylon the Great is the same way. Okay, and they're having a lot of similar issues. With the taxes, um, with instability within the government, corruption within the government. Okay, um, um, problems with the sex changes within society. Okay, and I'm trying to think of another term. But once you lose control of those basic, fundamentals of society, it crumbles. All right. So Babylon the Great, America was set up to fall. The Lord set this place up to fall. And now you see everything, all the different random chaos moments are coming together. All right. It's all connecting. The dots are connected. Okay. And all the prophecies of Babylon the Great, America's destruction, downfall, World War III. Okay, all of that is coming together. All right, and this reminds me, kind of like I was watching. Well, I was starting to. It's this movie called Fifth Wave. Okay, and you got the UFOs invading the Earth. But what I like about the movie, the chariots invading the Earth, it shows how the chariots, the so-called UFOs, it shows how they, controlling the pestilence and the famine and the destruction that was coming. All right, because that's what the angels of the Lord do. The angels they manipulate the elements. They make sure the prophecies of the Lord, of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, they make sure all the prophecies happen how the Lord want them to happen. So that's a good movie to show you how the angels make sure, you know, hurricanes, tsunamis do their job, etc., etc. Okay, earthquakes. All of this is being watched closely by the angels. All right, nothing happens without, you know, the Heavenly Father wanting it to happen. Okay, So this revelation, and the same goes for World War III. You know, so you got all these religious, different religions of the world, but they're not telling you that. Only the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah know the mysteries. Okay? Excuse me. Okay, so this Revelation 17 and 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Okay? Babylon the Great America is that melting pot. All right? Just like the ancient Roman Empire. Okay? And it says, this is also known as the seat of Satan. Okay, this is the headquarters of Esau Edom. All right. And it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Right. So you're seeing this Roman Empire with the 7 heads and 10 horns. You're seeing it what? Divided, break apart. A house divided cannot stand. All right. And we seeing that in real time. All right. With these these EU nations. All right. And breaking apart. Okay. And a lot of allies are turning into enemies. Okay. So we clearly see everything we've been saying, everything that's in the Bible, beginning with the elder apostles, great millstone, down to the least of us. We clearly see everything is coming true. The mark of the beast, the RFID chip, the implant. Okay. So it's all coming true. So all we got to do is endure unto the end, that we may be saved. Lord willing, we're of the elect number. Okay, just keep preaching the word. We don't give a damn about these unbelievers. All right. Okay. Just keep preaching the word, teaching the word. All right. And hey, the Lord gonna do his part. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai gonna bring all these prophecies to pass, preserve the elect, the hopeful elect through Jacob's trouble, and save them before the nuclear missiles come. All right, so we already know the future. You just got to stay true to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Okay, so it says, all right, verse 17. For Yahweh have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, unto the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is the great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right, that great city is America. Okay, Babylon the Great America. Okay. And I was just watching a video about the Rothschilds. These elites, they're trying to control and weaponize World War III so they can, reshape the world in their image. Okay, this is they're trying to accomplish a lot with World War III, and they don't understand that the Lord is in control. Okay, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is in control. So Esau is always trying to capitalize off of suffering, off of violence. Excuse me. Okay. These devils, all right. It's a quote, I forgot who said it, but they said, never let a good crisis go to waste. Okay. So Esau is the type, and we always say this, Esau, the so-called white man, is the type to set the house on fire, then come around the back and trying to save everybody. Okay? They do this for a malicious reason, for a malevolent reason. Okay? Because they're the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Okay? All right, so bear with me. This Isaiah 14. All right, Isaiah 14 and 4. It says, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? Right. How? Because the Lord has set this place up from the beginning to fall. All right. It was already destined. Babylon the Great America's destiny was already destined from the beginning of time. Okay. Like the Lord said, declaring the end from the beginning. Okay. So this is a huge movie of the Lord, of Yahweh, that we're all living and playing it out. Okay. All right. And the superstars of the movie is the Israelites. Okay. Beginning with the elect. All right. Because the elect, they're going to be the first fruits. Okay. They're going to be a part of that first resurrection or that deliverance. Okay. By Yahweh Shah and the angels. Okay. That's going to happen when the Lord make his second coming and save the elect from nuclear destruction. All right. And bring in the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be on earth. All right. So it says, Isaiah 14 and 5, the Lord Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right. They don't have that power like they used to. Okay. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. Right. Yeah, so all that dirt, you do dirt, you get dirt. All right. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Okay. With the Galatians 6 and 7. All right. So Esau has fulfilled prophecy of being Esau, the so-called white man, has fulfilled the prophecies of being the wicked, the devil on the earth, being the Edomites, biblical Edomites according to prophecy. All right. And now the Lord is about to bring judgment on them. All right. In their kingdom. He that ruled the nations in anger and is persecuted and none hindereth. That's right. Okay. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Right. Man, it's going to be peace. It's going to be peace like no other. All right. Once the kingdom of heaven is established.